Gardeners are always hunting for that one method that can turn ordinary soil into a powerhouse of fertility. And while compost has long been hailed as the gold standard for building rich, living earth, there's an old trick from the 1800s, banned for decades, that still outgrows compost in sheer performance. What's shocking is that this method relies on something so simple, so inexpensive, and yet so effective that once you understand it, you'll never look at your soil the same way again. Long before synthetic fertilizers and store-bought bags of compost, farmers worked the land with a level of ingenuity we often overlook today. They didn't have chemical shortcuts, yet they achieved staggering yields. One of their most powerful secrets was a practice called soil mineralization, a way of enriching earth directly with nutrients in forms that plants could instantly absorb. Unlike compost, which slowly decomposes organic matter, mineralization delivers nutrients straight into the soil chemistry, rebalancing what plants crave at their core. The reason this trick fell into obscurity wasn't because it didn't work. It was because it worked so well it threatened the rise of the chemical fertilizer industry. By the early 1900s, major agricultural companies had a financial stake in replacing these natural solutions with mass-produced alternatives. The knowledge was gradually buried, but traces of it still survive in old farm journals and agricultural handbooks. At the heart of this method lies the careful use of wood ash combined with lime. Farmers in the 1800s understood that healthy soil isn't just about organic matter, it's about the right balance of minerals, especially calcium, potassium, and trace elements. Wood ash contains a treasure trove of these minerals, while lime corrects soil acidity and unlocks nutrients already trapped in the ground. When used properly, this mixture creates a surge of available minerals that can dramatically boost crop growth. Roots dig deeper, leaves grow greener, and fruits swell larger because the soil is no longer just rich in decomposing matter. It is chemically balanced to match what plants evolved to thrive on. For every 1 gallon of clean water, mix in 1 cup of sifted wood ash and 1 tablespoon of agricultural lime. Stir thoroughly until the mixture dissolves, creating a mineral-rich solution that can be applied directly to the base of plants. For young seedlings, half a cup of this liquid per plant is plenty. For mature plants, 1 to 2 cups per application will do wonders. This solution should be used no more than once every 4 weeks during the growing season to avoid overwhelming the soil. The goal is to feed steadily and strategically, not to flood the soil with excess minerals. Over time, you'll notice stronger stems, increased flowering, and a resilience to pests that usually attack weaker plants. Compost is, well, essential for feeding soil life, improving structure, and retaining moisture, but it can sometimes fall short in delivering those concentrated minerals your plants crave. A compost pile might take months to break down, and even then, its nutrient balance really depends on the ingredients you used. This banned trick, on the other hand, delivers a direct injection of plant-ready nutrition. Think of it as the difference between slow-cooked food and a quick, powerful energy boost. Both are valuable, but when your plants are demanding peak performance, especially during fruiting or heavy growth, mineralization often leaves compost in the dust. Beyond immediate growth, this method has long-term benefits for the land itself. Acidic soils are a common struggle for gardeners, especially in areas with heavy rainfall or constant use of synthetic fertilizers. Lime in the solution gradually raises soil pH, making locked-up nutrients like phosphorus and magnesium available again. Meanwhile, the potassium and trace elements from ash replenish what crops naturally deplete year after year. Instead of endlessly buying fertilizer, this approach regenerates the soil's own fertility season after season. The more balanced your soil becomes, the less dependent you are on outside inputs. That's exactly why farmers of old swore by it and why it quietly endured even when banned from large-scale agricultural practice. The secret with this method is moderation. Wood ash and lime are powerful, and overuse can make soil too alkaline, harming your crops. Always start small, test results, and adjust. A quick soil pH test every few months will tell you if you're hitting the sweet spot. Apply the solution directly at the root zone, avoiding foliage, since minerals can scorch tender leaves in hot sun. Early morning or evening applications are best, when plants are less stressed and the soil can slowly absorb the nutrients overnight. Every gardener dreams of soil so fertile that plants seem to leap out of the ground. The truth is, such results don't come from a bag. They come from understanding the natural chemistry of the earth. You know, the farmers back in the 1800s knew it, practiced it, and really thrived with it until industrial agriculture replaced wisdom with convenience. Bringing this method back isn't about nostalgia. It's about reclaiming a system that works with the soil instead of against it. It's also about reducing dependence on costly fertilizers while giving plants the exact conditions they crave. And honestly, it's about rediscovering a tool that has always been right under our feet. This isn't a call to abandon compost, it's really just a reminder that soil health is multi-layered. Organic matter feeds the biology of the soil, while minerals balance its chemistry. When you combine both, you give your plants everything they need: structure, life, and balance. That's why this banned soil trick doesn't just compete with compost, it often surpasses it. If you've been struggling with weak growth, yellowing leaves, or disappointing harvests despite good compost, this old formula might be the missing link. Test it, watch your garden respond, and you'll see why farmers once considered it indispensable. And hey, if this guide helped you unlock new potential in your soil, make sure to hit that subscribe button on Crop Corner and share this with fellow gardeners. Together, we can bring forgotten wisdom back into the garden and grow stronger, healthier crops than ever before.